This is the Airbnb we've been staying in the last few days. We've been loving it so much, and I thought I'd give you guys a tour. This is the inside of the tent. There are 2 beds on either side. So yes, Tori and I have been sleeping apart. It's been very sad. We'll usually cuddle together on one bed in the evenings, and we try to sleep together on one bed, and then one of us ends up getting uncomfortable and going to the other one. But it's actually not bad other than that, because they're very comfortable beds and they have very nice blankets on them that are local to this area. I've seen them all around the markets. So yeah, this is how the tent looks during the daytime, and this is how it looks at night. Tori's in bed. This is my bed. It's not made, but we have the lights. And also we have a little salt lamp, and it's just really vibey. There's no air conditioning or a fan or heater or anything, but the temperature has been perfect here in Guatemala, so it's honestly been amazing. Like, I feel like I could live in this tent forever. If you walk down the path a little bit, there's this closed off area that is the outdoor shower. There is hot water, which is so nice, and again, the temperature's just been perfect. It feels so good to shower outdoors with all these luscious plants around, and there's a little hanger that's made out of wood. This space is just so romantic. The greenery is so nice, and it's very secluded and private. This is the hammock right in front of the tent, and it's a really nice space to like lay out here and read. Truthfully, I haven't really done it. I always hang out in the kitchen area, but it is a nice space. Right over here, we have the composting toilet. To use a composting toilet, you put 2 scoops of sawdust in afterwards. And over here, there's an outdoor sink where I wash my hands after I use the restroom. So pretty self-explanatory, and this is through a doorway right next to the tent. And the last thing I'm going to show you is the kitchen, where my beautiful girlfriend and friend Maddie are. The last section is the kitchen. This is a beautiful outdoor kitchen. There's a little kitchen table over here that seats 2 people, and a couch over here where Tori is. We also have a propane cooktop, a fridge, filtered water, and it's just a really nice space to hang out in.
This is why part of me wants to stay, because it's like I recognize that community is what fuels my happiness and fulfillment. Like feeling like you can really connect to the people that you're surrounded by. Like even being at the hostel, like waking up in the morning and being surrounded by people just as you're doing your own morning ritual or cooking your meals. It's like, it's so nice. But I also feel like, especially when you're like traveling with your partner, you kind of have that feeling of home all the time. So it's nicer to travel that way. Yeah.
Today has genuinely been one of the most overwhelming days I've had in a really long time. I cried overlooking the lake, and someone stole my bag that might have Tori's passport in it. We were supposed to go on this volcano hike tomorrow, and I don't even know if I want to. I don't even know how I could do such a hard hike in this headspace, but that's just the reality of what's happening over here. I'm gonna continue looking for my bag, and yeah.
Wow. First, really do be testing you today, huh? It's a vibe. Eclipse season, really.
While we were at the ecstatic dance, someone took our bags, and we thought that it was stolen for like, would you say 30 minutes? I feel like it was literally over 30 minutes that we had the whole group there searching for us for these bags, and they kept saying, Oh, this has never happened before. This has never happened before. Like, I've been here since January. This is so crazy, and I'm so sorry. And it had both of our wallets, all of our money, Tori's passport. Well, we thought it did, but it actually didn't. Somebody like hid it in a dark corner. And then but they gave it back. So I don't even care. I don't even know what happened. I don't even care what happened as long as I got it back. Hi. What you doing?
Feels like things are getting lighter. We've had a really good experience with one lady we bought these water bottle holders, and I feel like that was just really nice, and we kind of just surrendered to the moment.
All this is from Guatemala. You know, it's volcanic glass.
You are my favorite book.
What's going on? I was trying to make a smoothie, but there's a power outage. So, yeah, just gonna wait. But I also think I'm gonna make pineapple fried rice.
Is that power too, or that's
No propane. Oh, no. I don't think you need power for propane. No.
You are my rainbow.
you're gonna cliff jump that 30-foot
In a cloud.
rock today?
I'm so scared. I don't know, are you?
If I see that it's possible, like if I watch someone do it, then I will. I really like the cashews in here.
Really? I really don't like them.
Can I have your cashews?
Of course.
You are mine.
I don't know why I don't like them.
We just found worms in our nuts. Not worms, maggots. They were maggots. So we potentially just ate a bunch of maggots. Sarah has the idea that there were only 2 at the bottom, so we didn't eat them. But I'm like, there's not ever just 2 maggots.
What happens if you eat maggots?
You die.
No, you don't.
I remember one time my sister ate maggots. I don't know what happened to her, but...
We are getting ready because we're gonna go to the nature reserve to meet Maddie, and we might do a 30-foot cliff jump, to be determined. Yeah, right there. Go! Sarah! What the heck? No way!
I saw new colors in your eyes. A world so vibrant and alive, like fireflies in late July. You crashed into me ever bright, and you are my morning light. You wake my heart till
That was incredible. And so scary. It's so funny how the things that are the most scary in life are also the most exciting.
Mm-hmm. We just did the 30-foot cliff jump, and then we rushed over here because we set up a tattoo appointment, and we're getting little tattoos.
I'm so excited. I'm scared.
The tattoos took several hours since we were all getting one, and we were starting to get hungry. So Maddie and I went to a nearby restaurant and got some vegan pupusas, and then we went back to the shop where the artist Val was finishing up Tori's finger tattoos. When Tori was done, it was Maddie's turn. She got a beautiful tattoo of one of her own drawings of a flower from the central coast of California. This was Maddie's very first tattoo, so she was kind of nervous, but it was so special to experience this with her and for all 3 of us to have memories from our time here in Guatemala. The next day was our last day in this town, and we decided to leave this space by doing a cacao ceremony early in the morning. The ceremony was filled with intention, love, and connection, and it was a reminder of all the beautiful moments we had while being on this lake. That although it was challenging and I at times struggled to stay positive through some of those challenges, I feel so grateful to my girlfriend, my friend Maddie, and even new friends like G for being kind, supportive, and for loving me through all the good moments, but for also loving me on my bad days, the days when I'm stressed out, dramatic, or negative. As I left this island, reflecting back on my time here and all my travels in the last year, I can't help but remember that I'm living a life I used to dream about. I used to dream about having a partner like Tori, someone supportive, kind, generous, and like-minded. I used to dream of having friends like Maddie, who are intelligent, open, and mature. I used to dream of traveling and seeing the world. And I'll admit that when I fantasized about this life, I didn't imagine the stress of thinking your bags were stolen or just how overwhelming full-time traveling can become. But I still wouldn't trade it for the world.